Somewhere along the way, you picked something up. You can't remember exactly when, you can't remember exactly where, but you've been carrying it ever since. The weight of every time someone made you feel like you were too much or not enough. The weight of the version of yourself you were told to be instead of the one you actually are. You carried it into classrooms, you carried it into relationships, you carried it into rooms full of people and smiled, while something underneath was exhausted. Here is what nobody tells you. That weight was never yours. It was handed to you by people who were carrying their own weight and didn't know what else to do with it. By a world that profits from your insecurity. By voices that told you your worth was something that had to be earned, measured, proven, and constantly reproven to people who moved the goalposts every single time you got close.
Think about that for a moment. You have spent years, maybe your whole life, trying to earn something that was never available to be earned, because your worth is not a reward. It is not a destination. It is where you started. The most dangerous lie ever told is that confidence is something you develop after you achieve things, after you lose the weight, after you get the promotion, after you find the relationship, after you become the version of yourself that you think the world will finally respect. But achievement doesn't create self-worth. Self-worth creates achievement. The people who build extraordinary lives are not the people who finally figured out they were good enough after succeeding. They are the people who decided they were enough before the proof arrived. You have been waiting for permission. Permission from results, permission from other people's opinions, permission from a version of your future self that has everything figured out. But that permission is never coming from outside you. It never was.
So let me ask you something. What would you do today, right now, if you already believed you were enough? Not someday, not after, now. What conversation would you finally have? What decision would you finally make? What version of yourself would you finally stop hiding? Because here is the truth that changes everything. The life you want is not waiting for you to become worthy of it. It is waiting for you to stop believing you aren't. Put down the weight, not all at once, you don't have to, just one piece today. The voice that says you're too much, put it down. The habit of apologizing for existing, put it down. The desperate need to be chosen by people who never saw you clearly, put it down. You were not born into this world to spend your entire life making yourself smaller so that other people could feel comfortable. You were not built to live on the edges of other people's lives, hoping someone would eventually wave you toward the center. You are the center. You were always the center of the only life that belongs to you.
The weight you have been carrying is not your identity. It is not your destiny. It is just the accumulated opinion of a world that didn't know you. And today, if you choose it, is the day you set it down. Not because someone gave you permission, not because you finally earned it, but because you decided. And your decision is the only one that ever mattered.